We are being manipulated and we don't even know it. So, who do you look up to? Who is your idol? Is it someone famous? Is it someone like a celebrity? Chances are, if you are obsessed with this celebrity, you might be a loser. It's so weird to think about, but why are you obsessed with this person? The way I say it, you can probably trace this to something back to childhood. Like, if you're obsessed with this person, there's probably something in them that you sort of want for yourself. There's something in them that was missing from your life. Most of the time, it's probably some leader figure in your life. You never had that, like, that tribe leader in your life. That's why you're looking after this guy. Oh my God, I want to be him. Whatever he says, I'm going to listen, and I'm going to be exactly like that. From a young age, we were told to like certain things, to act a certain way, and to be like that. Why? Is it so that we can become easier to work with, easier to work? From a young age, we were literally told that some things are bad, some things are good. When in reality, not everything is like that. Young kids nowadays are exposed to social media. What's on social media? Racism, stereotypes, softcore porn. Softcore porn is basically just porn, but like sort of like all the sensitive parts censored out. So it's like basically just absolutely nude girls in bikinis. That's it. Expose little kids to that at a young age, they'll eventually start to explore more. And of course, since nowadays most parents literally don't give a fuck about their kids, they just let them do whatever they want. These kids have unrestricted internet access, so they just started going into these bad places on the internet which they shouldn't go. Like porn. Like nowadays, people are exposed to porn at such a young age. And then we wonder, like, oh, why do these people not know how to interact with the opposite sex, with the opposite gender? When was I? I was exposed to it at a super young age. Like, when am I in grade 12? 10? Fucking 10. That's fucked. Holy shit. It's actually fucking crazy to think about. 10 years old. And I was immediately hooked. I was thinking like, oh my God, titties. Years and years of watching this. Pre-COVID and COVID, it got really bad. Like, I'm talking 3 times a day. Till I start to realize, like, what the fuck? It's fucked up what I'm doing. Because I started to discover, self-improvement. I started to discover what it meant to improve my life. And then I got exposed to the idea that, wait, hold on, porn is bad for you. Because before that, I never paid it much thought. I never realized why I had such problems interacting with people, why I was so socially awkward. Not only did I get most of my social cues, how to interact with people from like Instagram and these absolute dog shit apps, but I got my mindset of how to interact with women from porn. This was grade 8, 9 for me. I was looking at most people in a lustful way. It wasn't most like all the time. It's not like when I was in a conversation with somebody, I think like, oh, I wanna fuck you, or some shit like that. No, just like naturally thinking, I'd be thinking like, oh, I wanna fuck her. I was fucking grade 8, grade 9. What the fuck? I started to realize like this shit is not good. And then over the course of 10 and the start of 11, you can see that grade 11 was like a big change period for me when I started to like really focus on myself. I basically quit it, stopped watching it, started to become more social, start to focus on myself absolutely, like completely, prioritize myself. Here we are like 2.5 years later. I'm social. I know what I'm doing, for the most part. I like what I'm doing. I like myself to begin with. I fucking love what I'm doing with my life. And I'm not awkward. That's the biggest thing. Second biggest thing behind actually me liking myself. I'm not actually awkward. If I did continue to watch porn, if I did continue to expose myself to this absolute bullshit, not even brain rot, this is like, I don't know, toxic, right? If I kept exposing myself to this thing, I'd be a little cretin. Like, I'd be so disgusting. This is why I think improving our lives should be mandatory, absolutely mandatory, for every single person on earth. So many people nowadays, they're just not real. These people live on social media. I don't have my phone, so like I'll pretend this is my phone, right? So many people, all they do, wake up and do one of two things: scroll, or just fucking jack off. And this goes for women too. A lot of women are fucking gooners. Just straight up do it first thing in the morning, and then they wonder why they're at like 30% energy throughout the rest of the day, because they just did that shit from waking up. I think everybody should go through a period in their lives where they just like completely detox from social media. Just, where's my phone? I don't even know where the fuck my phone is. Isn't that a flex? Fucking phone addicts. I don't know where it is. Either way, we have to start detoxing away from our phones. Take your fucking phone. This is a remote for my phone. Take your phone and just throw it away. Just put it away. Do your fucking own thing. Like, it pisses me off. I remember, so I take the bus to school. Not anymore. It's summer vacation. I'm taking a summer class online. But when I did take the bus to my university, oh my god, everybody, it pisses me off, right? Everybody is just, not only that, like, okay, let me go on the side, right? They're sitting down and they're like this. What is this posture? What is this posture? Every single person. Okay, let me think right now. I sat at the back left corner of the bus, 4 seats to the right of me, 5 seats in front, and then 5 seats on the other side. So that's 14 right there. And then give another 15 on the front. So that's 30 seats total, 1 taken by me. And let's say 20 of those seats were taken. 21 out of the 21 people, 20 out of the 21 people were on their phones. The one person that wasn't was me. I'm the only person on this fucking bus trying to improve myself. Not to say that I'm better than everybody else, but no, at least I'm trying to fucking improve myself. You know what I was doing? I was fucking reading a book. How many people read a book nowadays? You're telling me, like, you get a book, right? You're telling me, can you read just this? That one page right there? Most people can't. Most people don't have that attention span to literally read, to just sit in silence, at least sit in silence for a minute. All these people need the stimulation of fucking scrolling. What's on the other side of the world today? Oh my god, there's a car crash on the other side of the world. Oh my god, somebody died for no reason at all. Oh my god, porn, softcore porn. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're fat, you're ugly, you smell like shit, your grades are shit, and then here you are concerned about what the fuck Kanye West is doing? Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Genuinely, if there's one thing that pisses me off, it's people not giving a fuck about their life. You have one life. It's not like fucking video games, you'll die and then you'll respawn. So, my parents told me that so much when I was younger, like, oh, you gotta take this life seriously. Yeah, I fucking do now. I used to laugh at that shit. No, but I gotta take this life seriously. Fuck. Actually pisses me off. So many people are just a waste of space. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Just scrolling on Instagram for a 40-minute bus ride. I had a conversation with this one guy at university. So I met this guy like just then, right? And we were talking like, oh, where do you live? Whatever. He told me he lives on campus. I was like, okay, cool, fair enough. I told him I live 40-minute bus ride away, or it's 30 minutes and then like 5-minute walk and then 5-minute walk on the other side. So it's like 40 minutes total. And he asked me like, whoa, shit, that's a long ass bus ride. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. I just read the whole time. He looked at me like, that's what he did. I was like, what's so surprising, bro? He's like, how do you read for so long? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just do it every day. It's whatever. Just reading. I asked him what he would do, and he'd be like, how don't you like scroll on Instagram? And I'm like, what? What? I asked him like, what do you mean? He said like, yeah, if I have nothing else better to do, why would I read? It's such a waste of time. I would just scroll on Instagram. Like, reading is a waste of time, and scrolling on Instagram isn't. If you're like that, just do me a favor. Take your hand like this. Just slap yourself like that. Just do yourself a favor for once in your life, if you're like that. We're literally being manipulated from a young age to do certain things, to act a certain way, in order to be these lifeless people. These people that I just described on my bus are exactly like the type of person that society wants us to be. These just mindless workers. I don't want to fucking be a worker. I don't want to get up every day to a job that I fucking hate. No. I'm not going to settle for less. Fuck that. At least I have some self-decency to admit this. I have some self-respect to admit that I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to get up and just start scrolling on my phone immediately. I don't want to get up and just start jacking off immediately. I want to get up and be happy. I want to get up and do something meaningful with my life, which 99.99% of people aren't doing. 99.99% of people fucking hate their lives because they're not doing anything worthwhile, and because their life fucking sucks. Why does their life suck? Because they're not actually trying to improve it. Now I'll go on to like a practical part. What can you actually do to improve your life? I love this part. I love talking about this part. Number 1, meditation. If you don't do it already, then I'll put you on. This is a game right here. I'll put you on. Meditation is the process of focusing onto nothing, focusing on your breath basically, getting distracted and refocusing. So when I'm meditating, I have my eyes closed. I'll have my eyes closed for the rest of this explanation. So I have my eyes closed, and I usually have my hands like this, one on top of the other, and then on top of my lap. So I'm sitting down. My back is like usually straight, so I don't usually sit on this chair when I do it. So I'm sitting down, and I'm just breathing in and out through my nose. You want to sort of focus on the sensation, on the part of your body where you feel the sensation of breathing the most. For some people, it will be like your chest, the lungs, whatever. For me, it's like right on the tip of my nostrils, like right here. Like that's where I feel most of the air coming out, so that's where I focus on. And I just focus on that. But then eventually you'll realize I'm getting distracted. Oh, this one person said that to me today. I don't know, video game I was playing, the thing I was working on. I'll get distracted from focusing right here. I'll go on to distracted right here. What I have to do is refocus. And that's the whole cycle. Whoa, what the hell? That's the whole cycle, going from focus to unfocus to focus. Just boom, 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 boom. Every time that you do one of these cycles, you gain one experience. Like in video games, you gain an experience point. Like in Minecraft, you gain an experience point on the experience bar, XP bar, and then you'll level up. In this case, what we're trying to level up is our focus, our attention span. What is the thing that could take away our XP? So in, I don't know, in Minecraft, for example, it could be like the enchanting table, right? This, or dying, right? This thing takes away our XP. In real life, what takes away our XP? I mentioned it earlier. Scrolling. Brain rot. Stuff that doesn't actually add to your life. You have Instagram, right? Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I did that like a rap. You're fucking scrolling in the morning. You're degrading. You're literally leveling down your focus skill. If you were at 50, for example, every single day you're scrolling, now you're at fucking 21. The process of meditation adds XP instead of taking away. So slowly but surely we're getting back to 50. When you were at 21, you couldn't focus. But now you're at 50, it feels like you focus twice as much. Do this even more and even more. And you start your levels. You'll start to realize, oh shit, there's levels to this. Like there's people out there that do this shit to an insane extent. When these people get to work, like they get to fucking work on their computer or some shit, 4 hours straight, boom, right there, best work of their lives. They do 4 hours of work every day, and they do more valuable work than some people do in a month. Just take that into perspective, how valuable this is, how valuable your focus is, your attention. So why wouldn't we want to train it? Well, you do. You want to train it. That's a non-negotiable. So do that with meditation, like I just told you before. There's an app that you can download. It's called Medito, M-E-D-I-T-O. It's basically like a meditation app. I don't actually use it anymore. What I do is like, I just put a timer on my phone for like 10 minutes to 15 minutes. I just shut my eyes and I just meditate. And I just do that cycle over and over again. This is how I level up my focus. Second thing that you can do is actually get into the gym. I believe everybody should be in the gym. Everybody. Why would you give into temptation and live an unhealthy life? On my wallpaper right here on my laptop, I have like writing that I made. I made my own wallpaper, and there's four lines sort of. Each line is like a different quote. I have 1, 2, 3, and then the bottom one is progress over temptation. Like over as in the greater than symbol, you know, like that thing, right? Progress would be right here, and then temptation would be right here, and I want progress. Progress over temptation. I have to resist temptation in order to make progress. Temptation in this case would be eating junk food, eating snacks. Progress would be going to the gym and getting muscle, just being fit. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be insanely fit. You just have to be healthy. I believe absolutely everybody should be in the gym at least 3 times a week. And the way that I see it is, from what I've realized, from what I've experimented with, is you can't do it cold turkey. Yeah, cold turkey. You can't just outright go into the gym 7 days a week, absolute fucking grind, sigma, alpha male mode. No, you have to like sort of ease it into it. And this sort of ties into the third point that I want to bring into like what you should do to improve your life. Stop jerking off. Or stop watching porn. Jerking off isn't really a bad thing. It's mostly if you're like an absolute gooner. Stop watching porn. The way I see it is, like I said before, you can't absolutely go cold turkey. You can't just say, oh yeah, no more porn for me. I had a serious problem with this, like a literal problem. And I spent like years trying to figure out, how do I fix this? And the way to do this is to just set a goal to not do it as much this week or this month. And the same thing for next month. So let's say if you do it, I don't know, 60 times this month, set a goal for yourself to do it 50 times next month. A month after that, 40. Month after that, 30, then 20, then 10. You'll just gradually decrease it, because if you go from outright 60 to 0, you won't make any progress, because you'll start to like give into the temptation again, because it's just too drastic of a change. You have to sort of ease into it. Sort of like creatine. When you first take creatine, you want to sort of ease into it. At first you want to take like 20 grams, and then 15, and then 10, and then 10, and then 5. You don't just outright start taking it immediately. No, you want to ease into it. You want to get your body adjusted to it. That's the word that I was looking for. You want to adjust to it. Because if you don't, you'll just give into temptation again and again and again and again, and you'll realize, why am I not making progress? I've been through this. I'm telling you how to do it. Ease out of it. And it goes with all of your bad habits. Now, habit number 4 is journaling. Like I said before, I have this book right here. Literally, all I talk about is just what I'm grateful for. Right here, I was saying, I'm glad that I'm changing myself. This was January 25th of this year. 4 months ago. Just over 4 months ago. I'm glad that I'm changing myself. I believe that changing myself is... Fuck, I can't even read my writing. You get what I mean. I'm grateful that I was changing myself. I'm grateful that I have all these things in my life. I'm grateful that I have the ability to change myself. Some people don't have that. Journaling doesn't always have to be like, oh, some little weird shit like, I talked to Sarah today. She said I was cute. No, it doesn't have to be like that. It just says like, oh, I'm grateful that this happened. What do I think about this? What do I think about that? Why is this happening? Just like sort of deep stuff. If we're not grateful for what we have, then it's like, realistically, what's the point of doing anything? If you're not grateful for what you have right now, then how do you expect to be grateful for what you have in the future? Because I can guarantee you, like, where you are right now isn't where you begun, right? Like for me, for example, I'm a lot bigger in the gym, but if I wasn't grateful for that, then I'd always be striving for more. Let's say I'd get to my goal to where I want to be. I wouldn't be grateful for that. And then I'd just want more, and then want more, and I want more, and eventually I'd have this huge burnout. But right now, I am grateful. I'm happy. I fucking love the process. I love it right now. I love who I am right now. I love how I look right now. I'll love how I look back, like in the future, or bigger. But that's in the future. I'll worry about it when I get there. I'm grateful for what I have right now. When I'm in the future, I'll be grateful for what I have there. I'll be grateful for what I went through. I'll be grateful for my phase right now. If I wasn't grateful now, I won't be grateful in the future, unless you actually take the steps to change that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'll see you next time.